Hello everyone. In the previous session, we were discussing about family business and related concepts. In today's session, we will discuss about business opportunity and idea generation and the related concepts. So, the first concept what we have is a business opportunity. A business opportunity may be defined as a set of favorable circumstances in which an entrepreneur can exploit a new business idea that has the potential to generate profits. So, given the set of favorable circumstances, an entrepreneur comes up with an idea through which he can come up with a product and generate profits. So, that is what a business opportunity means. And business opportunity is defined by ideas. That's why we need to understand what is an idea. An idea is a thought, that is a concept which is a result of our mental activity, and a business idea is a idea that can be used for commercial purposes. So that's about idea and business opportunity. Moving further, when an idea can be a business opportunity, we can say an idea becomes a good business opportunity if it has following essential qualities. What are the essential qualities of an idea such that it will become a business opportunity or a good business opportunity? The first one is the idea should be attractive, or the attractiveness of the idea, where you can think of an idea which is very catchy for the people or which is easily understood by the people. Okay. Then timelines. It has to be bound to some timelines, that is within some period of time the idea can be implementable. That kind of idea will be suitable for a business opportunity. And then durability. Durability means if an idea will be successful, if you are confident that it will be successful in long run, then that kind of idea can be said as durable. And the last essential is the quality being anchored in a product should be in the form of value addition for the customers or buyers which are buying the product. Then we have understood idea and the qualities of a good idea which can become an business opportunity. Now we will try to understand how to generate business ideas. The first way to generate business ideas is brainstorming, and the second method is survey method, and the third one is reverse brainstorming, and the fourth one is the garden method. When it comes to brainstorming, it is a method used to generate large number of ideas within a short span of time. It works well with individual person, also with a varied group of people. And this brainstorming session or sessions require a whiteboard and space to accommodate people or participants. Here it has been observed that it works well with 8 to 12 people with a facilitator or moderator, and it should be conducted or performed in a relaxed environment. That's about brainstorming. And another important aspect of brainstorming is participants are encouraged to share every idea that enters into their mind with the assurance that there is no right or wrong answer. That means nobody is going to criticize the ideas generated by the participants. So criticism on any idea is discouraged in the brainstorming method of idea generation. So that's all about the brainstorming. Then the second method we have is survey method. The survey method is used to collect information by direct observation of a phenomena or systematic gathering of data from a set of people. Here The survey method involves gathering information from a representative sample population. Here the sample population is considered in a particular region, and they will be asked with specific questions for getting specific answers, and that data is analyzed to arrive at a certain result, where the result might be new product or new idea generated. That is what explained over here, and the example for this survey method is Hindustan Unilever Limited conducted a market survey where it has asked village people in a certain region regarding whether they want shampoo sachets of 5 ml, 6 ml, 10 ml, or they want shampoo dispenser type of bottles, and the survey has resulted in saying that villagers are preferred to have shampoo sachets. They are small in size with low cost. They are not interested in buying the larger dispensers. So the Hindustan Unilever Limited decided saying that they will come up with shampoo sachets with small size, which was very popular, correct? So in that way survey method works, where they have come up with a complete new product which is very useful for the particular kind of customers. Then we have the next method, which is reverse brainstorming. Here it is similar to brainstorming, but the difference in brainstorming and reverse brainstorming is criticism is allowed. In reverse brainstorming, criticism is allowed, and therefore it is also called as negative brainstorming. In brainstorming, criticism was not allowed. Here criticism is allowed so as to get to know about the negative aspects of an idea, and thereby the complete picture of the idea can be known. So this is also useful in some of the cases. Then the last method what we have is the Gordon method. This is a creative method of idea generation which was developed by A.F. Osborne in his book L'Art de la Creativity. He has mentioned about this particular method, and this is similar to brainstorming, but here the participants will be unaware of exact problem they are solving, whereas the moderator knows the exact problem. So what moderator does is he keeps the exact problem to himself, and part of the problem he shares with the participant, and he wants participants to develop the concept to a level where they will come up with all the possible solution for the chosen theme. The example for this is given here. The example is to devise a new pen holder. The group discusses holding theme. They will not be knowing about pen holder. The theme given for them is holding, and they examines all possible meanings of the word and possible examples of holding. At the end, the group sit and study each idea to see if any of them may be useful for planning of a new pen holder. So once they are ended their discussion on the different aspects of holding, they sit together and they will discuss whether the particular theme whatever they have selected and the ideas generated useful for planning of devising a pen holder or not. That is going to be discussed. So in that way all the aspects of holding in the pen holder will be covered. Otherwise they might not be covered if you are directly given the theme as pen holder itself. Okay. Now we have understood how to generate ideas. In the next concept we are going to understand how to identify business opportunities. What is the way one can identify a business opportunity and starts working on it. So several studies have shown that previous experience in industries can help entrepreneurs to develop more and more ideas, and thereby they can have business opportunities. Also, the extent and depth of individual's social network affects the identification of opportunities. If the social and professional network of a entrepreneur is good, then he will be exposed to more number of opportunities. That is what the meaning. Now, going further, we can say that there are three general approaches in identifying a business opportunity. The first one is observing trends, second one is solving a problem, and the third one is finding gaps in the marketplace. Using these methods, we can identify an business opportunity. The first one is observing trends. Here, what you can say is entrepreneurs can identify business opportunities by carefully observing trends. What kind of trends? The trends may be economic, social, technological, and political. Observing these at present, we can predict what will be happening in the future, and thereby we have to come up with a business opportunity. For example, the development of internet and miniaturization of electronic goods led to the development of e-commerce and laptop computers respectively. That is, they are mutual to each other. That is, the advent of internet and miniaturization of electronic goods. So both are complementary to each other. And if you closely observe, at present the market trends show that artificial intelligence is going to rule the world in next few years. So now we have to concentrate on the skills required for the particular business opportunity in terms of artificial intelligence. So that's about observing trends. So the second one is solving a problem. This is another approach to identify business opportunities. Here you can recognize and solve a problem that customers are facing today. For example, one of the most dominant problem in the world is what is alternative for fossil fuels. For example, again you can take solar energy, where based on solar energy number of organizations have been set up and they are working on it. That is, solar energy is now being used for automotive industries, it is used in automobiles, it is being used in home appliances and different electronic devices, correct? So in that way we can think of solving a problem and thereby having a own business. Next we have is finding gaps in the marketplace. This is the third approach in identifying business opportunities. Here you have to find a gap in the market. So we'll discuss this with an example. For example, over 3 decades ago, the lack of toy businesses focus on child's intellectual development resulted in establishment of Discovery Toys, a company specializing in educational toys. So different businesses have not focused on this particular aspect of the children, that is intellectual development, or the toys which will be useful for children for educational purposes. That has been a gap in the market. So Discovery Toys is the organization or a company which came up with the idea, and they have set up the business saying that we will produce educational toys, and it is a $1 million business now. So in that way also we can enter the market. And the last topic we have is project analysis. In the previous topics what we have understood is idea generation and how we can convert an idea into a business opportunity. Once we convert it to a business opportunity, we need to think about implementation of that particular idea or the opportunity. So for implementation we need to analyze our idea as well as the opportunity, correct? So that analysis is described by project analysis. This is also called as project feasibility study, where once the project proposal is identified and if the project seems worthwhile, detailed analysis of marketing, technical, economic and ecological aspects need to be considered or need to be analyzed, and then based on the information what we have developed in the analysis, the stream of costs and benefits associated with the project can be defined. So in that way we are going to proceed with the project. So there is a flow chart of this. Here the project feasibility study is having 3 different stages. First one is preliminary work, and the second one is analysis, third one is evaluation. When it comes to preliminary work, we have generation of ideas. First we have to generate ideas, and then initial screening of the idea needs to be done, where initial screening means you have to logically think about the idea whether it is feasible or not, or the first impression of the idea needs to be thought of. You can ask opinions of your parents or family members or friends, okay, and thereby you will get clarity on the idea. Once you have done that, you have to now decide whether the idea is promising or not. If it is promising, you will plan for the feasibility analysis, or else you will terminate the idea and go back to the generation of ideas stage, correct? Now in feasibility analysis, we are going to conduct market analysis and technical analysis at the same level, and then in market analysis we are going to understand about what is the market share of particular product. If the idea is implemented as a product, what is the market share of that particular product in long run, whether the market is going to hold this product or not, and what kind of market setup or region is required for this particular product. All those things need to be analyzed in the market analysis. Whereas in technical analysis, what kind of technical details or skills required, and the manpower need to be recruited, the machines need to be purchased, all those things will be analyzed in this stage. When market analysis and technical analysis is over, you have to move on for conducting the financial analysis, that is cost of each and every aspect of the project. It might be for setting up of the office, it might be for human resource development, or it might be for purchasing the different equipments. And then once the financial analysis is over, you have to do economic and ecological analysis. Economic analysis involves socio-economic scenarios of the particular region. That is, if you are going to set up the business, what is the impact on the society, how you are going to generate employment, whether is it beneficial for the society or it is having some adverse effect on the society. Those things you are going to understand in economic analysis. And then in ecological analysis, you are going to see what is the impact of the project on the environment, whether it is a good impact or a bad impact, or whether it is going to damage the environment. If damaging, then to what extent, whether any means we can possibly control this damage or reduce this damage. Those things will be analyzed in this stage. Once these analyses were carried out and you will get more positives than negatives in the analysis, then you can move for preparing funding of the proposal, or else you have to terminate the idea. If more negatives are there than the positives with the project analysis, then you can terminate the idea, and again you have to think for generation of ideas, correct? In that way, you can do project feasibility study and decide on whether the particular idea is feasible for implementation or not. Okay, that's all about the family business and idea generation business opportunities. In the next module, we'll understand about project management. Thank you.